Peasant, you're finally here. Took you long enough. You know, when your queen summons you, you are to arrive sharply and promptly. I don't care that it's before dawn. I called you. Now, you may be wondering why I called you. You see, I've been noticing your lack of commitment to our kingdom. Well, you haven't been providing enough grain for, well, me. And your services have been rendered obsolete. Oh, well, luckily for you, you have a kind and generous queen. You see, back in the day, my family had this wonderful golden crown, and I want it back. Yes, it should be in a dragon's lair. I have the map all wrote out for you. It should be right here. No, you won't be getting any armor. Oh, because there's a good chance you won't come back. And then we'd be low on armor and swords, and quite frankly, you're not special enough. But if you do return with the golden crown, I'll give you noble status. You'll never have to work a day in your life again. Should you fail and come back crawling to us, it'll be with your head. All right? Do we have an understanding? All right. Well, you're scheduled to go out immediately. Have fun, little peasant. I also hope you return. You there. Who are you? I said, stay. Do not try to run now. It's too late for that. I've waited a long time for a spider. Wait a second. What are you? You don't look like any spiders I've met. Perhaps you're just a fox that wandered into my territory. Go along now, go off, run off. The human? No way. No way. I've seen this trick before, you sneaky little fox. You can't trick me, you cute adorable thing. Well, I suppose I could check. Though I don't know why a human would come here of all places, let alone survive. I mean, this thunderstorm is awful. The trees are shaking. Whatever would make a human come over here? No matter. Stay still. Aw, good little fox. That's interesting. You are human. Well, what are you doing out here? Come inside. For everything's sake, what were you thinking being out there? Looking for something. Really? What could be so valuable to a human that they would be out in weather conditions like this? I mean, even I won't go out in weather conditions like this. And I'm a dragon. You're lucky you caught me in my human form. I can't imagine how scared you'd be if I was in my true form. Anyway, what are you doing? You were snooping around. I just saw you. Do you think what you need to find is here? Oh, you're surprised I don't live in a cave. Well, that's a little bit... Anyway, I'll just choose to ignore that. You humans haven't really kept up to date on the magic realm. You kind of locked yourselves away. I don't blame you. Our ancestors were pretty violent. But not anymore. Well, some of us are. You didn't meet a spider, did you? Oh, thank goodness. Those things are still violent. Snakes can be too, but they prefer to play with their prey, so you might have a chance of wooing them over. Well, I can't imagine you're going to stay. You do want to stay here? What a strange human you are. But yeah, I'll let you stay here for as long as you need. Though, can I ask? You look like you're looking for something, but my senses say that you're also running from something. If I am to let you stay here, I would like to know a little bit about what's going on. Again, it's very unnatural for a human to go out in these conditions, unless... You seem to be in trouble, aren't you? Oh no, it's fine. We all get in a little bit of trouble. You aren't a fugitive, are you? Ah, that's good. I would hate to have to eat you. All jokes, all jokes. I much prefer berries than, well, humans. Not that we see many humans around here. It's why I didn't believe you were human in the first place. You wouldn't believe how many of those foxes try to come in here and steal my gold. Oh, no, that is a stereotype that is still very, very much in place. I have a hoard of gold, and don't try and touch it. Because then I really will eat you. I'm glad we have an understanding. But other than that, my house is free reign for you. No, you couldn't find my gold even if you wanted to. I have it locked away. We dragons have gotten a lot smarter over the years, you know. We don't just have our gold laying about anymore. Though I do miss being on top of a pile of gold. It wasn't very practical, you know? Too many people could come in, stab you and then take off with all your gold. I mean, it didn't kill most of us, but it was kind of annoying. Oh, I was a young dragon at the time, before everything changed. The new era, you know? So I really didn't get to experience what my mother and father had. But I think I'm happier this way. You would not believe the new gaming system I got. Well, foxes are good for a couple of things. Even in my human form, I look a little bit too unnatural to blend in with the humans. But the foxes, now they can blend in immediately. And the better part is, they're very easy to convince. I hold out a piece of gold, they go and get me whatever I want. I go grocery shopping every Friday. Well, they do. Oh no, they're very, very loyal. Because they know I'll burn them to a crisp if they try to cheat me out of anything. So, you want to play? I can't tell you how lonely it's been up here. Again, I do business with the foxes, but that's business. They're not really friendly. They want their gold, they get their gold, they leave. But you're kind of stuck here. Well, at least until the weather conditions improve. So I'm going to take full advantage of this moment. Yes. It's been forever since I've had a two-player game. Oh, I have all of the fun ones. Oh, all of the name brand ones. I'm a big fan of that Italian plumber. That new game with the little singing plants. It's so much fun. But I can guarantee it'd be so much more fun with a friend. So what do you say, little human? Will you play? Oh, I knew you were amazing. Finally, someone. Hmm? Oh, you poor thing. I forgot. You were out in the cold. Here, let me start a fire for you. Isn't that the greatest thing about being a dragon? We kind of have unlimited fire. We can burn forests down, or, well, we can make a nice, cozy, warm fireplace for a poor little defenseless, wet human. Oh no, that's not a slight on you. That's just what you are. Oh, and you're shivering. I have a baggy t-shirt if you want that. Here, I'll go get it for you. There you go. Now you'll be a lot more warmer and less soaking wet. Oh, you're like a drowned rat. I didn't comment on it before because I wasn't, well, paying attention to that. I was more curious about why you were here than the current state you are in. I apologize for that. But now, I have a little drink for you. That way you can get hydrated. Oh, it's my favorite. Warm cider. Oh, you humans can make the most creative things. Oh, I'm a big human fan. I don't understand why everyone else thinks you're so... Well, I won't say what they say. It can be kind of mean. But I, for one, love humanity. Again, I live in a house. I have all of the cool new games. I watch all of the new shows. Oh, you wouldn't believe what a pain it was to get Wi-Fi out here. Well, humans have been a little bit more open-minded in the past, well, century or two. All I had to do was make sure that no unsavory characters came over, and then I pretended to be a normal human, with the help of illusionary magic. Again, those foxes. Very, very helpful. Yes, I did tell you I was lonely. Why? You want to stay here? Forever? Oh, human, I don't know if I could do that. Oh, no, not because I don't like you. But because you probably have a life back there, don't you? A life you'd want to return to? No. Oh. So my theory was right. You did run away, didn't you? Not exactly right? You don't have to tell me right away. You can stay here for as long as you need. I'll take care of you, I'll feed you, and I'll make sure you have a wonderful life here. You seem surprised that I was so accepting of you. Again, I'm a huge human fan. Getting to know one better. Well, what better way to do that than live with a human? I have a guest bedroom anyway. Besides, didn't you want me to say yes? Oh, were you afraid I was going to bite you or something? I promise I don't bite. Well, most of the time. Though I will have to hide you. Spray you down. Your scent. You reek of human. That's why I smelled you. And that's how I knew you were human. You have a very unique smell about you. Well, all of us other creatures are magic. You aren't. So that carries a smell. It's not a nasty smell, but It's a very potent smell. I think it smells divine, but others also think it smells divine, but for a very different reason. A reason I don't think you want to figure out. So, hold still. There you go. I sprayed you with a little magic. Some of my own, actually. It should mask you for the time being. After a while, I'll have to, spray you again, but... Oh, don't worry. There'll be no side effects. You seem to be a very non-magic human, so I don't think any of the magic will seep into you. And even if it did, wouldn't that be wonderful? You could be a sorcerer. Oh, and if you were a sorcerer, you could live here worry-free. Ah, I won't get your hopes up, though. That is a very rare occurrence. Anyway, are you ready to play that game now? Of course. Again, I've been dying to play with someone. You have no idea how boring it is, playing the games over and over again, not having anyone to share it with. Oh, I hope you're ready to get your ass beat. Because I don't play fair. All right. Now come sit down. I promise. Maybe I'll let you win the first round, okay? I'll even show you all my favorite levels. Relax, little human. You're going to be safe here. I don't know what you experienced before you came here, but I assure you, I'm not going to let anything happen to you. And besides, you can tell a lot about someone from how they play games. At least, that's what I read in that magazine. Let's see if it was right. Ma'am? Yes? The peasant hasn't returned. What a shame. I think we'll send someone out to look for them. Are you sure, ma'am? I think that could be dangerous. I have a feeling that it will lead us right to the treasure we desire.